6 months ago, my best friend brought me a housemaid to help me with my home. She was quiet, respectful, almost perfect. But then I saw her picture in someone else's house, with a black ribbon on it. That was the day I realized something was terribly wrong. Because the girl living in my house was buried 4 years ago. It was a hot Tuesday afternoon when everything started. I had been overwhelmed for weeks, my baby, my business, the house chores, it was too much. So when my best friend showed up unannounced, I felt relieved. She smiled and said, "Don't worry. I brought someone to help you." That's when I saw her. She stood behind my friend, quiet, still, slim, dark-skinned. "Calm, too calm." "This is Amara," my friend said. "She's hardworking. You'll like her." I didn't ask questions. I trusted my friend. And just like that, Amara became part of my home. At first, everything was perfect. Amara woke up early, cleaned thoroughly, cooked well, took care of my baby like her own. She never complained. But then, I started noticing things. She never used the phone. No family ever called. She never laughed. Not even once. And sometimes, I would catch her standing still, staring at nothing. One night, around 2:30 a.m., I stepped into the living room and froze. She was standing there, in the dark, facing the wall, not moving. "Amara," I called. Slowly, she turned. "Yes, Ma. What are you doing?" I couldn't sleep. Her voice. It felt empty. Months passed, but the feeling didn't go away. So I called my best friend. "Where did you find Amara?" I asked. There was a pause. Then she laughed. "Why? Hope she's not giving you issues." "No, she's perfect. I just don't know much about her." "She used to work for someone I knew," she said quickly. "Don't worry." But something in her voice felt wrong. Everything changed the day I visited a woman from my church. As I sat in her living room, my eyes drifted to a photograph on the wall, and my heart stopped. It was Amara. Same face, same expression, but dressed in white, with a black ribbon on the frame. "Ma," I whispered. "Who is that?" She sighed. "That's my niece, Amara. We lost her 4 years ago." My hands went cold. "That's not possible," I said. "Because she's in my house." I rushed home. Amara was in the kitchen, cooking. Like nothing was wrong. "Amara," I said. "Yes, Ma." "Where are you from?" She paused. For the first time, she didn't answer immediately. "I told Madam," she said quietly. "Which Madam?" She looked at me. And for a second, her eyes, they changed. "You don't need to worry." That night, I didn't sleep. The next morning, I went to my best friend's house. She opened the door and froze. "You saw it, didn't you?" she said. My chest tightened. "You knew." She sat down slowly. "I didn't want to tell you, because you needed help." "What do you mean?" "She's dead." "She came back," she whispered. My heart pounded. She showed up at my door, same as before. She just wanted to walk. "And you brought her to me." Tears filled her eyes. "You needed help." I ran home. The gate was open. The house was silent. Too silent. "Amara," I called. No answer. I checked everywhere. Nothing. Then I entered my baby's room. My child was asleep. peaceful. And beside the bed, she was standing there, watching. Slowly, she turned to me. And then, she smiled. I have always been here. The lights flickered. The air turned cold. And just before everything went black, I heard her voice. Right behind me. You shouldn't have asked questions. Amora is gone now. At least, that's what I tell myself. Because sometimes, late at night, I still hear footsteps coming from my living room. And I already know. If I turn to look, she'll be there. Would you stay in that house, or run immediately? Flushed face. Drop your answer in the comments. And subscribe for more stories from Tales of Mimetaland.